Today I'd like to share with you about PowerFlare safety lights. This is a product that was initially invented to replace road flares, but it has many other uses. So I'm going to go through some of the uses with you and show you how it works. First of all, it's got 16 LEDs around the outside. There's a little button on top. Every time you push that button, it changes patterns. That's a rotate pattern, an alternating pattern. The alternating pattern is interesting because we have a couple models that have two different colors. This one has both red and blue. So on the alternating pattern, it blinks between the red and blue. We have another one like the one I'm wearing that blinks between red and amber. The next pattern is a quad flash pattern. This will run for 50 hours on a single battery. There's a double blink pattern, a single blink pattern, and then we have a slow blink pattern that runs for almost a week. We even have a dim mode, so pilots with night vision goggles who say the bright was too bright, the solid-on bright was just blinding them, this is a little bit better and they can see it just fine with their night vision goggles. There's even an SOS mode, so if you're a hiker, boater, camper, or get lost, or want to signal somebody just because you have an emergency, this has got an SOS pattern. And it'll blink like that for 24 hours. So if you could imagine 3 nights worth of blinking, 8 hours a night, you've got some protection there if you were out in the woods, lost, for instance. It's even got a little flashlight mode, and this is also used for directional landing. So there's many functions that are available here. When you do have it on, let's say you've got it on the rotate pattern and you want to turn it off right now. And you don't want to click all the way through 10 patterns to the off position. You just hold the button down a couple seconds and it turns off. It also remembers that pattern, so you go back to the same pattern. So you can pick a pattern and stick with that pattern all the time. The other feature it's got is when you start with it off and you hold the button down just a few seconds like now, it'll do one tactical flash. So if you want to signal somebody and say, hey, I'm over here, I'm hiding, or it's time to go do something, that's a single flash mechanism built in, so you can just do a single safe flash and then it stays off after that. As you see here, we've got several different colors. There's 8 different colors available. There's red, blue, green, white, and amber. There's also the red-blue combination, a red-amber combination, and we even have infrared. So that's very popular within the law enforcement community. We have these in over 5,000 fire stations and police stations and law enforcement agencies all over the country. Sheriff's departments, some ambulance companies. Endless number of uses. Utility companies use them also. If they've got a water main that breaks, they can put these out around the road, or even along a highway if they've got a power failure, anything like that. These are very helpful. Very popular for consumers. We have a lot of people buying these for their college kids. They buy them for themselves too, of course. But it's a much safer way to signal somebody than having road flares. We have several different shell colors also. There's 8 shell colors. We even have a bright pink shell color, but we have a pale pink, we have black, tan, bright orange, bright red, and blue. You can see some of these colors here. It's also a device that floats. So we have a lot of divers that use these, and in any kind of weather, they're very useful too. White is particularly a favorite for divers. We also have a rechargeable version, and we also have a variety of bags that they can be stored in. We have a camouflage bag, we have a black bag, a yellow bag, an orange bag. All these are available to make it easier for you to use. It uses a standard lithium CR123 battery that's very easy to change. We even supply the Allen wrench for you, so it makes it easier for you to change it. You don't have to go buy a wrench. And there's a little instruction book that tells you everything about it. So we hope you take a look at this, and it's something that you can find by going to PowerFlare.com. And thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you soon.